Okay, we oh we are live. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back on GT7 for the new daily race this week. We are at Kyoto Driving Park. Um, I've raced this track a few times, and I like this track. I haven't been on this track in a while, so I might have to do a couple of daily races to get dialed in. And want to thank everybody who tuned in to the last live stream that I did for my PS4, debating whether or not I'm going to say goodbye to the PlayStation VR. I think the headset has run its course, and I don't think it's much more that can be done with the headset, um, and getting ready for PSVR 2. So I think relative to that, 2022, this year has been shaping up to be an interesting year for both Xbox and PlayStation. And it's crazy. So I guess two highly anticipated games for the Xbox have been delayed in Starfield and Redfall. I really know I know absolutely nothing about Redfall whatsoever. A lot of us don't know what Starfield is, but a lot of people seem to think it's going to be a great game just by seeing cover art. The only thing I kind of have heard about it, or heard what people speculated that it's going to be, it sounds like it's going to be some kind of space exploration game. Either way, my point in bringing that up is that it's crazy the kind of year that both Sony and Microsoft is having. I find that crazy that Microsoft is selling consoles, but they don't have any console exclusives to, in my opinion, that justifies purchasing the console. Sony, on the other hand, they have games, but they can't keep up with demand. Therefore, they're not. They fell short of their goals in terms of selling consoles, and a lot of that due to the chip shortage. So that's kind of crazy. So, simply put, Xbox has got the consoles, but no games. Sony has the games, but can't make the consoles to keep up with demand. So yeah, that's a little bit bizarre. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into the daily race here. And let me see here. Enter with your current car. Why won't it let me? I mean, I want to use my Porsche anyway, but I was wondering why it won't let me enter. Oh, probably because it's not, the entry period is over. So another entry period starts in 17 minutes. Or, hold on. Oh, it started at 17:15 military time, and it ended 7 minutes ago. So I was too late. So I'm not a big fan. Enter with your current car. And this is the only. So yeah, we might have to go ahead and do this GT4 race, which GT4s are okay, but I prefer GT3. Can I see the rear view mirror? No, I cannot. What I'll probably do is after I do a lap or two, I'll probably move the camera down here to the lower, to my lower left, because the camera's going to block something. There's no way around it, and I'm just trying to decide which telemetry is basically the least relevant. And you do make a point, Tantrum, that especially the way they race on GT Sport, I mean, you got a combination of reckless and dirty. You know what? Speaking of dirty, I was gonna do a different stream, but actually I'll pull over and talk about it right now. I want to talk about Forza Motorsports 8. So I'm not sub to him, but there was a video from Dealer Gaming, and he was mentioning about details of the gameplay and whatnot. And I quit playing Forza a long time ago. Forza Horizons, I have no interest whatsoever in playing the game like that. I just don't. I mean, if I wanted to play something like Forza Horizon, I would be begging Sony to bring MotoStorm back, because that was I think that was a great cross-country driving type game, if you want to call it that. Okay, let me adjust this camera. Said to be right back. All right. All right, so I will give you a moment before I go on with what I was going to say about Forza Motorsports 8. Oof. So if I'm going to make these mistakes, now's the time to do it. So I'll do 2, maybe 3 daily races. Oh. Okay. Yes, time's up. Where did I qualify? Damn, I don't think I even showed up in the top 12. Oh, that'll kill you. Heavy wet tires? This is going to be fun to watch. JD Max, how you doing, my guy? Shit, no wonder. I did that whole qualifying shit with wet tires on. That tells you how much I play this game. It's probably going to be kind of hard for me to talk while I'm trying to focus on having a good race. But I definitely wanted to talk a little bit about Forza Motorsports 8. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Assetto Corsa with the mods. I'm good, man. Just been super busy. Good, though. Good luck. Thanks. Hey, I guess to an extent, talking to straights, okay. I guess being busy to some extent is a good thing. '15th place. Shit. That pack is too far ahead of me. There's no way I'll catch that middle pack or that lead pack. Not even sure I'll catch the car in front of me. Oh, damn. That car done got way ahead of me. This is BOP. This is BOP. Good gravy. Look at that. Look at that lead the Pat got on me. And that didn't help that I qualified with wet tires. .216, my best lap. Oh my God. Did feel the understeer though. Damn, I brought up the rear. And they hit me with a damn penalty? Oh, well. Well, that race had all the makings for bad results. So, you haven't quit PSVR yet? I haven't made up my mind yet whether I'll quit PSVR yet, because bear in mind, right now I'm on my PS5. My PSVR is on my PS4 Pro in the bedroom. And at this moment, honestly speaking, there's no games that's in my PSVR library that make me say, hey, let me dive into this. I think the only exclusive on PSVR that I have in my library that I would probably go back and revisit would be Firewall, but the controller drift drove me crazy. It's a really great game, but the controller drift was just unbearable. Now, Alvo's there. Alvo's a great game, but it just came out on the Oculus Quest. So I could play it on the Oculus Quest with no tracking issues. That's not, the PSVR version. I don't know why. The aim controller does drift on Alvo, but it's not near as bad as Firewall for some reason. I can deal with the drift on Alvo. But at this moment, I think the best experience on Alvo would be on the Oculus Quest. So let's go ahead and get registered for the Group 3 race, assuming the entry period is still open. And then I'll talk about the Forza situation as well as something that I want to stream. Bro, the last game Brian played on stream made him take a break from the channel for like a week. You know what? I hate the sound 1815. So the next entry period starts in about 12 minutes. We could go ahead and wait this one out. Now, JD Max, it's ironic that you bring up Brian. I wasn't going to mention his name, but I find it to be a coinkydink that a couple of days ago, I did that stream questioning whether it's time for me to say goodbye to PSVR. And then yesterday, him and Wes of Virtual Strangers, because I think they're going to make that a weekly thing now, where Wes is a guest on the show on Wednesdays now. But in any case, I find it to be a coinkydink that they did a show yesterday, and it was entitled, Is PSVR Dead? Only a couple of days after I questioned whether it's time for me to say goodbye to PSVR. And Wes on Wednesday, yes, it looks that way. Actually, I think Wes is a good host. So I think he'll add a different dynamic to PSVR without parole, with him being on there on Wednesdays. AJ's cool, but I also like them adding Wes to the mix. I just hope it doesn't affect his regular show with Roots, because I really like Wes. So now, getting on to this situation, what I was going to say with Forza Motorsports 8. So I don't know when Forza Motorsports 8 is coming out. I think Dealer Gaming was saying that it, still rumored to come out this year. I don't know. The reason why I brought that up is because I think it's a strong possibility that Forza Motorsports 8 on PC will get VR support. I say that for three reasons. One is if you play Xbox games on PC, it'll be kind of a counter to GT7 because if they give it VR support, it'll actually, in my opinion, give Forza Motorsports 8 a slight leg up on GT7 until PSVR 2 comes out. So I think that's one of the reasons why I think VR support on Forza Motorsports 8 would be big. Another reason is, being that it's on PC. Not only that it's on PC, VR and sim racing now, the two come together and have gotten big enough now that anybody who releases a sim racing game on PC, it's almost, in my opinion, it's almost expected that the game's going to have VR support. The upcoming F122 coming out July 1st is going to have VR support on PC, but not on PSVR, which that is to be expected because the current PSVR isn't going to be strong enough to run that shit. And I don't think anybody's going to go out of their way to buy it anyway. So, because if it were to get VR support on the current PSVR, we would get the same shit that we get on GT Sport, whereas 1v1 against the AI or time trials, where it's just you doing laps on an empty track. So, I'm glad they haven't even. I'm glad they're not even attempting to bring it to PSVR. So look at all the sim racing games on PC. There's only a couple of them that don't have VR support, as far as I know. I think R Factor 2 might be one of them, but iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Project Cars 2, Project Cars 3, Race Room, Automobilista 2. I'm not sure about Automobilista 1 because I've never played that. The Dirt Rally games have VR support. So I've just ran off a whole bunch of racing games on PC that have VR support. So EA's a greedy company. They love money. So I think I think that's another reason for them to add VR support. And I think that's another reason why Microsoft would strongly consider putting VR support on Forza Motorsports 8 on PC. They love money. They're greedy. They know all the VR sims on PC have VR support, so it's to be expected. That being said, I think there's a very strong possibility that Forza Motorsports 8 on PC will have VR support. And I will say that for as much as I do not like Microsoft, I was a big fan of Forza Motorsports 2. I absolutely loved it. Forza Motorsports 3, I didn't dive that deep into it, but I got the feeling that that game was already headed down the road of trying to cater to the casuals. And then after that, I kind of lost track of the Forzas after that and didn't come back to Forza until Forza Motorsport 7 came along. I tried to give that the old college try, but when I seen how dirty those guys were, and somebody knocked me off the road just so they could avoid finishing up in 12th place, I said I'm done with this game, and I packed up my Xbox, the Xbox One I had at the time. I packed it up along with the copy of Forza Motorsport 7 that I had and gave it to my nephew. Damn, I gave away a bunch of Xboxes last generation. Gave one away to my brother. Gave one away to my nephew. Bought one for my son. I bought an Xbox One and an Xbox One X for him. Basically gave one to his brother. So yeah, I gave away a bunch of Xbox Ones last generation. So we got about 4 minutes before the entry period starts. And so I think lastly, for those who've seen, my last few streams, seen me do the Assetto Corsa stream with the mods, and I'm kicking myself for not discovering that sooner, because you guys heard me say it a million times. I was looking for the complete VR experience for Le Mans, racing against a full grid um, of cars from different against cars from different eras. And every one of these sim racing games has some aspect of Le Mans in it, but doesn't have the complete experience. This one's missing VR. This one doesn't have all the cars, and so forth. Um, but the Assetto Corsa mods gave me the complete experience, because I can go, because I have access to thousands of cars and tracks. There's pretty much no car or no track that I can't get, and I can race it all in VR. So I've been thoroughly enjoying myself racing the Mazda 787B in VR against a full grid, which on GT Sport I was only able to do that against one-on-one against the AI, or hot laps. Um, so I think as far as the 787B goes, I think Assetto Corsa and GT Sport are the only games where I can race that car in VR. But the Assetto Corsa mods give me the ability to race against a full track, against a full grid. That being said, I want to do a stream where I do a 10-lap race at Le Mans. And I will say that the 787B on Assetto Corsa, I love the way it handles. The car feels firm, but it's easy to spin the car out because the car does not have any traction control or anti-lock brakes on Assetto Corsa or GT Sport. It's kind of easy to spin the car out on GT Sport, but not as easy as Assetto Corsa. And the car feels kind of bouncy on GT Sport, so I prefer to drive the car on Assetto Corsa. Car's got firm suspension. It's just really easy to spin the car out. As far as sounds go, both games, hey Tantrum, as far as both games go, the 787B sounds the same on both Assetto Corsa and GT Sport. I had criticized, but I think it's by default. I think it's about the same volume as the 787B on GT Sport. So that being said, as far as sound effects goes, it doesn't matter which of those games that I play it on. But for the full experience, I have to play it on Assetto Corsa where I can race against a full grid. So be on the lookout for that. I'd like to do a 10-lap race at Le Mans against a full grid, and I have to be super careful on Assetto Corsa because, for one thing, the AI in this default setting is they will charge ahead and do not care if you're in front of them or not. Not only that, the AI will try to block you on Assetto Corsa, so that makes it a little more challenging. So I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I definitely would like to do that. Let's see if it started yet. All right, we're going with our Porsche. Although I should use I want to use my Ford GT. But that car, just for whatever reason, I think it's just there as a cosmetic. The car doesn't really seem to be competitive in my opinion. Well, it's cloudy too. Ah! It's trying to carry speed out of the corners. Hold on. Also, let me turn that force feedback up a little bit. Take it up to 74. You know, something else that I meant to talk about is relative to PSVR 2 is I'm sure everybody here who is waiting for PSVR 2 has heard that one of the possible reasons that the headset might be delayed until first quarter of 2023 is because of the chip shortage. So the question that I want to ask is, how much longer? Well, let's go back to the chip shortage. I guess experts are predicting that the chip shortage could run well into 2024. And it doesn't help about the rumor going around of Microsoft paying these chip suppliers extra money to get preferential treatment. So that in turn would make the PS5 harder to get. So my question is how much longer can Sony afford to wait to try to stock up its supply of consoles and headsets? How long can they afford to wait before they say, okay, we got to go ahead and pull the trigger and launch this headset? I should go back and get my Ford GT just because. I always use this Porsche. I think I'm gonna go back and get the Ford GT. If I get my ass kicked, I get my ass kicked. I mean, I actually spent money to get that. I actually bought the microtransactions to get that Ford GT. If you got understeer, try turn off traction control. Also, see you have auto stability on. Might just counter steering if you need more. The last time I played this game, I went into the settings and turned off the counter steering, and I didn't have any problem with the physics. In fact, I dare say that the physics in that last race actually felt a little bit arcadey. At no time whatsoever did I feel like I was going to lose control of that car. Oh my God. I thought I was going to lose the stream. All right, let's go. See, anything, as far as stuff that's turned on, assist settings, car settings, You said the auto stability. Turbocharger, air cleaner. So I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that, being that I don't play this game that much, I don't really know where to go to find where I would find the auto stability. You have everything. Yeah, I have everything off, but ABS, sometimes I will see CSA, but that's about it. Last time I played this game, I went into the settings and turned off the counter steering assist. So unless you have to do it for each car, tires, aerodynamics, supercharger, steering, change steering angle. Manual, assist, custom traction control, auto drive, brake indicator on, counting the steering assist is off, active stability management, if that's what you're talking about. So I can leave that on as far as I'm concerned, until I have a steering issue that makes me feel like I got to turn it off. Said it should be off. I mean, should I turn it off because I don't use a... Is that something I should turn off because it'll make the game more challenging, or I mean, I'll go in here and turn it off. I felt a little bit of understeer, but I was able to catch it at the last second. Oh shit! Now, that being said, Great Tantrum, I have to leave the brake indicator on because, again, being that I don't play this game near as much as I play a Assetto Corsa Competizione, and then I'm bouncing around using different cars in these daily races, I do need to know when I should brake. If I play this game more, the way I play ACC, eventually I would get to the point where I would turn that off. I mean, I know it's a little bit of a, it does not perfect the car's performance. It doesn't, but it does help greatly if you know when to brake. Whereas on the Santa Corsa Competizione, I've driven the car so much that I know exactly where to brake, whether it's on the high speed straights or on some twisty curves. I know exactly when to brake. And not only that, being that I'm streaming live for you guys, I would like to be able to put on a competitive race for you guys. Let me see what you're saying here, Tantrum. Says, I should see a brake indicator is precise. It could ask you to brake too early. I think it does in a sense. I think the brake indicator tells you when to brake for the like the novice racers. But I think the advanced racers that know what they're doing is going to turn that brake indicator off, and they're going to try to, carry speed into those corners anyway. So I think from the standpoint of keeping things safe for the novice racers, yeah, I do think it does tell you to brake too early. I think, the brake indicator, I think the brake indicator is just another piece of these assists. The brake indicator, the brake zone, the drive lines. You got all that stuff turned on, you got the recipe to win the race. Assuming you can follow the lines, brake when you're supposed to, and brake when you're supposed to, and take your foot off the brakes when you're supposed to. So, but yeah, I don't think those brake indicators, I don't think that's meant for the advanced drivers. I think that's meant for the novice to help them out. I mean, but the biggest reason, I understand if you don't know the tracks. With the brake indicator telling me when to brake, once it tells me when to brake, then I can hit the brakes and then look at the corner and see how I'm going to approach the corner. If I'm too busy, like looking too far down the track to be, I'm qualifying 12th. If I'm looking too far down the track to try to determine when a corner's coming up and what that corner looks like, I might look too far ahead and actually overshoot the next corner. Since I'm trying to look 2-3 corners down the road, I might actually shoot past the current corner that I'm working on, if that makes sense. With the brake indicator, it basically tells me when to brake. A good example, Daytona with the slight turn part, yeah. Because that corner is tricky on Daytona, because it starts out as a wide corner, then it bends really hard. So it's really easy for you to fly off the track. Will the brake indicator turn on or not? You may not need the brake. I don't know. That's a beautiful car. Oh my God. Come on, get back on the road, get back on the road, get back on the road. Well, he got hit with a 3-second penalty. That hurt. Come on, keep fighting so I can catch up to you. Oh shit! Probably gonna get hit with a penalty. There it is, 2-second penalty, goddamn. Oh! On top of that, go get hit with another penalty. Good God. There's my penalty. Ooh! Trying to cut across that chicane, nearly went into the grass. And I got a car closing in on me. Ah! Oh shit, yeah, he's fast. God doggone it. God. Wait a minute. Did it say I'll be disqualified? There it goes again. Ah! Yeah, we gotta do this one more time. I keep trying to use up all the curve. Oh well. Four-star ticket? Ooh. We gotta do this again. What I don't know is whether to stick with this Ford GT or go back to my Porsche. Oh, the entry period has already started, I think. Yeah. Let's go with the Porsche. Oh, this guy got a little more understeer than the Ford. Try to get out of that apex. You touch those rumble strips and hit that gas. I could go with the mediums. The question is will they survive 8 laps? Okay. All right, let's do it. I think I'm screwed. Nope, doesn't give me an option to change tires. It's hard. It's not giving me an option to change tires. Yeah, it's too late to go buy them now, so... Guess I should probably put my hands on the wheel. Yeah, there is tire wear, one-time tire wear. A lot of beetles in here too. Maybe I should have took mine. All right. Three fastest cars are Beetles. On GT Sport, as far as the GT3 cars goes, or Group 3 cars, I thought the Beetle was the most well-rounded car. I think it had the perfect combination of handling, acceleration, and top end. Yeah, the Beetle's nice. Oh, come on, man! God! Wonder if he got a penalty for hitting me. That shit mess up your whole mind when you got to play catch up. Yeah, that was dirty. I still got 7 laps to catch him. He went right through me, so the question is, was he trying to hit me again? No, not the grass again! That was close. Said it's like church in here. I think he tried to bump me too, because I heard some metal swapping. So Support Gaming, how's it going? So, Aaron, the reason why I was so serious is because I was keeping up with the pack, and somebody hit me and knocked me off the track, and I was determined to catch up to him, which I caught him, and I passed him, and I just said, to hell with it, let's just keep pushing and see how good we can finish up. Going the distance, 24 hours. Le Mans got a trophy. So I finished 8th. I started 14th and finished 8th. All that being said, if I had not got knocked off the track, why so serious? I think if I hadn't got knocked off the track, I probably could have got a top 5 finish. And actually, that was one of the times where GT7 kind of has some similarities to Assetto Corsa Competizione in the sense of having to carry as much speed as possible into the corners. And I was trying to carry so much speed into the corners that when I tried to gun it right out the apex, it was pushing me wide and right into the grass. So that was just a case of me trying to get a good launch out of the apex and trying to use every bit of the track. So, next race is 1930, which is in 7 minutes. I could do this one more time. Actually, the entry period's already started. All right, we'll do this one more time. Oh, I forgot to buy tires again. Damn. Yeah, we gotta qualify this time so we can try to at least start in the middle of the pack. Yeah, I agree. Probably need mediums. Oh my God. Try. Um. Hopefully that 222 will do something for me. I'm really not gonna have enough time to do another lap, so yeah, so hopefully that 222 will stick. And at least give me a middle of the pack start. Hey, Tantrum, you gotta admit though, I did all right with hard tires. Oh shit! Let's try to look at your comments, Sport. Hold on. Because qualifying's over. Let me see here. Yeah, you keep it up. In Sport Gaming, you say you can only use RH, IM, and W for this race. Yeah, see what Tantrum reminded me a couple of times, Support Gaming, that I should have went out and bought the intermediates and the racing soft tires for this race, but I didn't. So I'm running on the hard tires. And let's take a minute to clean these glasses too. So this will be the last race of the day. So we are gunning for a top 5 finish. Where am I qualifying at? Hey, I qualified 4th. Hey. And damn, I was only like 1.5 seconds behind the leader. Only 1.5 seconds behind the leader. If I keep it clean, I dare say I got a chance to finish second. If I keep it clean, if I keep turning in laps like that 222, and I keep it clean, I got a legitimate shot at a podium finish. It's not if you keep it clean, it's if they keep it clean. True. All right, let's go. I'm using the Porsche for this track. I use the Porsche for just about everything. I love this Porsche. Well, I love Porsche, period, I guess, because I use it on a set of Corsa Competizione. Fuck! Fuck! From 2nd to 10th, just like that. Oh man, cut it out! These dudes will do anything to keep you from getting past them. Unbelievable. Now I'm even more determined to catch him. Oh, he tried to brake check me. All right. All right. All right, we still got 5 laps to catch him. Here we go again. Let's see if he get dirty again. Yeah, he tried it. He did it again. He got dirty again. Yeah, he did it slick too. He gave me a side bump so he wouldn't get a penalty. So it would be incidental contact. All right. All right. And he went off the track again, dummy. Yeah, he gonna be so far in my rearview mirror, we ain't gotta worry about him no more. Close. There we go. Thank you. All right. Well, I had second place, wiped out, fell all the way down to 10th place, and battled all the way back to 5th. I'll take it. Support Gaming, GG, thank you. Great Tantrum, GG, thank you. Hell, I might actually save that replay. That's a -3. All right. See you around. Thanks for popping in, Tantrum. Appreciate it. You have a good one. You know what? After this, let's go. Let's back out and redeem that roulette ticket. We're gonna save the replay. And then let's go check out that roulette ticket. Let's see what we got. Probably gonna give me a damn exhaust pipe for a car that I don't have. Let's go. Give me that Lambo. Give me that Lambo. $30,000 credits. Yeah. Big money. All right. Oh. First two races, not so good. First race, didn't qualify good, and it took me a minute to get dialed in. Second race, I kept wiping out too much, but it showed me that I could finish in the top 5 if I buckled down. And then the last two races, spin outs is, well, yeah, spin outs and dirty racers got me. I mean, man, these dudes is dirty. The Porsche definitely has a 2:18 lap time in it. I have 2:19 low. It's on your leaderboard. Okay. You know, and I didn't pick this Porsche because I think it's, you know, the better performing car. I just gravitate towards it. So on GT Sport, I started out with the Honda NSX, and then I think when I started playing this game more and more, why the Porsche? I just gravitate towards the Porsche. So the bottom line is, like, on GT Sport, I really wasn't interested in using the Porsche. It was when I made the jump over to a set of Corsa Competizione that made me jump on the Porsche. And when I went to ACC, I originally started out with the Lambo, because the game starts you out with a Lambo by default. And I started messing around with different cars. I tried the Honda NSX for a moment, couldn't really get that dialed in. Then I tried the BMW M6. I was doing okay, but same thing, I just didn't find that sweet spot. Then I tried the Porsche 911/2. I started out with that one, and I was getting better, and I was liking that Porsche. And I used it for quite a while before I switched up to the 2018 911 GT3R, and then it just there. I just became a Porsche dude, and so when I jumped over here and jumped on the Porsche, it was just a case of me, Jay Wags, what up? So when I jumped over here, it was just a matter of me just being a Porsche dude. I'm just a Porsche dude. It just so happens that I can do okay with this Porsche. I know I can get better if I played this game the way I played ACC. I know I can get better. So I think 222, that race, that qualifying lap, that 222 for a person that don't really play this game. The only time I play this game is when you guys see me stream it. I don't play this game offline. Now ACC, yes, I do play that offline because I'm constantly trying to, learn different stuff, try to find different way to attack corners and stuff. So, but this game, no. Bottom line is it doesn't have VR support. If this game, my dad got a 911 in real life, black with the Batman lights. It's dope. Oh, slick, J-Wax. Damn. Got pics? Shoot me some pics if you still got it. You still haven't used your rig, man. What are you waiting for? So I will say that the physics, because we all know that, I'm using the Drivehub adapter. We all know that. We know that I've been using it for a while. In any case, the force feedback in the details, that setup is legit. Trying to capture your energy. Gaming Legends was good. He said, this setup is legit. Yeah, it's nice. But hold on, J-Wags. Hold on, let me show you my prize car, though. This was the car. This was the car that I was begging for him to get. This was the car that I wanted on GT Sport. I think what I was about to say, that if this game would have had VR support, I would be playing this game just as much as I would be playing ACC, because like VR is really the only way I can race. That's what I was saying. That's what I was in the middle of saying. The detail of the force feedback, the force feedback compared to ACC on the PS5, I feel the understeer more on this game than I do ACC. But this summer, the update 1.8. I believe 14 or 1.8.1, whatever you want to call it, is coming up this summer. They're going to be tweaking a few things, and they're going to be updating the physics. So if they can make the physics in terms of the force feedback catch up with the PC version, that would be huge, and then I can get back to racing ACC on PS5 a little more regular. Right now, I kind of don't want to race it right now, because the big thing that kills me on that game is that I can't feel the wheel slippage. So it causes me to spin out a lot. Whereas on PC, ACC on PC, the force feedback, the base shakers, I feel all that detail. I feel it when the car is starting to come loose. One Speed, what's good? What's up, brother? You're right on point with VR support. Nothing like it. Bro, that's the only way to race. It's like, I hate to keep saying that over and over again, man, but VR made a lot of my dreams come true. Say it over and over again, actually sitting in a race car and actually seeing what it's like to be inside a car doing 200 miles an hour. actually being inside an X-Wing fighter on Star Wars Squadron, actually sitting in that X-Wing fighter in a dogfight with TIE fighters. I mean, again, first-person shooters, being able to take cover, and pull a clip out of my gun and pop it in, and then, like VR just made a lot of my dreams come true. And so, me buying the PS5, it was just more or less for me just getting ready for PSVR 2. So, wow, it's already 8 o'clock. I must have been streaming for a couple of hours now. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, but as much as I'd like to keep going, I really need to hang it up because I need to start getting ready for work in the morning. And sit back, unwind, and finish out the evening watching some YouTube. Let's see who's got some content tonight. Oh yeah, I see a few people. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up. A lot of fun. Like I said, I got to get ready for work in the morning. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not sure if we're going to continue on with our Cup mini series on ACC with Ham, KVD, and the Salsa Ketchup and the rest of the crew. But if we don't get together and do that tomorrow, I will still stream something tomorrow. More than likely ACC on PC or a set of Corsa with the mods, and I could go ahead and do that 10 laps at Le Mans. I could possibly do that. Matter of fact, I want to practice for it. So I need to hurry up and get my shit together for work. And then take it easy, bro. Great racing. Thanks. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I need to get my shit together so I can get ready for work in the morning and then jump back on here and get behind the wheel of that legendary Mazda 787B and do a few laps on Circuit de la Sarthe. So, with that, let me get on out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a lot of fun. We gonna get that win sooner or later on the daily race. I've been robbed a couple of times. One of them I had the win locked up and my car ran out of gas only a few feet from the finish line. We gonna get that. We gonna get that win. We gonna get that win. So with that, I'm out of here, folks. Until then, you guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. Everybody have a good one. We will see you soon.